Hey, welcome back, bros. Queen Venus Company here in Steinkai. Steinkai, maybe? I like Steinkai, though. The trade routes are ambushed here in the city, and it is driving up prices. We benefited massively from it, selling a big pile of goods for a massive trove of crowns. We are pretty wealthy at this point. Be looking to spend some of that money here soon, perhaps on a retinue. So if we look at this contract, Overgrown Stronghold is northwest of Steinkai. If we pop over into the tavern, this bloke here says they spotted something on the hills far away northwest of Steinkai. So my one concern is Battle Brothers does not do well with distances when there's a body of water nearby. Now there is a significant land bridge here, but the fact that that tavern rumor said far away, my concern is like, we're talking like up here somewhere, which is absolutely out of the question for 400 crowns. I suppose we could boat to Holness, but then we're not really even getting, like, we're breaking even at best for this contract. We do want to hurry up and get down south and start our desert sweep, or at least gauge the possibility of a desert sweep, obviously before day 35, when Nomad Outlaws get dodge and become significantly harder to hit. On the contrary, we do like brigand gear. We have a company of 17 men, all of whom need, outfitting. So we always welcome brigand gear. It's just, is this going to be worth the time and effort? One skull, 420 is so low. What if we get up there and it's like thugs and poachers? That is a bust. Let's take a peek. I knew it. Yeah. That sucks. All right, well, we got some money. Let's boat to Holness. I guess we pick up some more of their expensive ass tools. Yikes, we paid now 300 for a stack and 272 for a stack. Game really porked us on this one. I mean, look at this, dude. We would almost pay, I think, 400 in wages if we walked out there. Oh yeah, easily. We paid 200 crowns a day. That sucks. All right, so I guess my hope is we find a lot of fights on the way, I think we have to hold off on repairing some of this stuff. We did put a bunch of gear on Kettleman to save space. I don't think I want to spend tools right now fixing that stuff up. Begs the question also, do we really want to repair a blotched gambeson at this point? I think I'd rather repair the leather lamellar. So we've got 40 tools. We're going to burn through 31 of them. Remind me, we've got to maybe think about plotting a couple of these flails. And let's make sure we go in here with a net as well. All right. We have got to get bolts for Anton. I want to hook him up with one of these crossbows as well. We need bolts. All right, let's check wholeness market. Yeah, nothing of interest. Bros, there's a thief. There's, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't really have room for these bros. Let's pick them up on the way back. I don't want to pay for them to take this long hike out to this location and then not use them. And like, I think it's time to start figuring out how to replace. What is our plan for replacing some of these substandard bros like Kettleman? We're paying him 11 daily. Should we just cut him loose, you know? 220 to cut him loose. I'm kind of in favor of that. He's a good backup, I get that. Yeah, that's true too. He is a good backup. All right, I'll hold on to him for now. Let's go. Okay, so it's putting us on a road. This is right off the road. So I'm very convinced this is not going to have a famed item. It's not going to tell us who's in here. We go in under the cover of darkness? I suppose so. Let's get these pikes popping here. Ruthard. Okay. So let's look who we have. We've got a guy with 70. Let's give him... That's 40 to 70. Oof. Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe he shouldn't have a hook blade. It's only +5 to hit, right? Yeah. $67 on Wilfried. 57 on Wolfram. Okay. There we go. Pretty solid, right? Pretty solid. Yeah, we could use more pikes. Even more pikes. All right, let's pop in here. $12 bros. 12 foes, I should say. Okay. One raider visible. We've got some limited high ground. He's got a harpoon there. Okay, I knew there'd be some thugs here. Wow. A lot of hammers though, nasty crossbow. This is going to be like every bit as tough as that 3 skull contract we just did. Good gracious. There's got to be, I hope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raiders visible. Yikes. Yikes, Ellis. All right, let's see what they want to do. Maybe we can bait out here. No, he's behind that stump. Let's get him on high ground. Okay. I am not... I'm gonna pull these guys out. Let's try to bait these guys out. All right, yeah, let's see if we can pull them out. Get you down there. I'm cool with you sticking around on that high ground. Let's get him up to high ground. Look at this. They come flooding in. All right. Let's try to fall back. I think this is our kind of line of demarcation. We can bonk him back. X in 8 turns. Let's hop up there, I guess. I like this spot here as kind of a bait. Same here. Although F and F, we don't have any melee weapons with him. There's a 110. That's not really somebody we want to dagger down, though. I think most of these guys are turn done, right? So let's 52. I don't even know where that went. Okay. We could potentially jack this guy up. I'd rather you not use that. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. All right. Ruining my shields. All right, he uses his entire turn to swap weapons. That's cool. All right, we can deal with him. They're really trying to flank our archer there. Need to hit him. Okay, let me think this through. Till could do it. Let's wait. I don't like that position. Acts in 8 turns. I'm gonna wait for him. Okay, with Till, we can either hit there or there. So let's wait for Geralf. He keeps firing bolts into the turf, and it's not good. Get it together, man. I know it's nighttime, but... Okay. He waited again? I'm gonna hold. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. That's not what I was hoping for. Yikes. What is happening? Done. And grazed neck. Deep abdominal cut. Let's go after him. Chewed on. All right, somebody's in that bush up there. There he comes down and whacks our man there. Try to get this armor. Who else can we grab? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. And I hit the wrong button. Lovely. And we're gonna miss every single attack, aren't we? Turn done. I want to free these guys up. There we go. Okay, so wait there. Okay, it's a lot of missing. Which way is he gonna bump him? Ulfert can come in here. That's fine. Don't like that. Let's just wait. Okay. No, sir. No, sir. Okay, you're worthless with that crossbow right now. Let's swap that out. And go right there. Wait, what? There's somebody sitting there? What the hell? Okay, I'll go there then. All right. Turn done. Gotta get this guy under control here. 3 AP to use. Who is here? Now, oh, I see. Yeah, we can't click there. Okay. Right, somebody's in there. All right, got it. Axe bro. With a 90. Okay. It's the head. Who did he hit? That guy. Okay. Okay. Let's wait. Oh, come on. Damn it. All right, hop down here. Miss. Okay, great. Huh. Room all like gassed or something? What's going on with that? No shield. There we go. Okay. Turn done. Turn done. Breaking. He could just sell out with that axe. That's my concern. There's no point in doing that. Try to go around. Wow, he just bugs out. All right, where's our dog? I want that crossbow. That's a no-no. Where's our dog? Rabe? Till. Geralt has one out. Tillman. Okay. All these guys down here, unfortunately. Alright, so Rabe there. Tillman there. Let's make way. 2 guys left. Oh, right, him. Daryl's dog's out. What is the dog doing? Okay. So there we go. Shit. We've created like a traffic jam here. What? Oh god, the dog's gonna fuck up. There we go. Okay. Now, Rabe. Rabe, come on, dude. What are you doing? It's hard to put a dog out, it is? Alright. Go, yes. Got him. You bastard. Alright. Feel better about myself now. There we go. Looky. Alright. Corey's turn done. Okay, let's just end it. Run him down. Save ammo. All right. This guy's days are numbered. Let's just see if we can hit 2 attacks in a row for once. There you are. Well, he's got a better shot, but... Oh. Alrighty. Well, we took 52-36. Not bad. 86 on raid. That sucks. And only 5 tools. We got the crossbow. No bolts, though. Okay, what do we like out of here? These are pretty nice. Helmets, we got another dagger. Game still doesn't want to give us tier 3 flails for some reason. Haven't seen a single one of those. I don't even think like it's a matter of drop. I don't think we've even encountered one, which is just bonkers. But sure, one of these, if we want it, we can compare those to the barbarian maces we have, and a hammer. I like those mallets. And we did get that one Hornmill shirt. Bit beat up edition, but hey, all right, we got a guy with a we got taxi driver here wanting to join us. He was a prisoner, and he is Hasso. And he is absolutely someone we do not want in the company. 6 daily. But otherwise, just nothing good. 55's okay. 61. No, this guy's bad. You're free, my friend. Okay, we got a couple levels. Rabe. Yeah. Pretty lousy level for Rabe here. He does need fatigue as a piercing bro. I'm just kind of getting tired of these rolls, man. It's like everybody's got to roll at least 1-1 every level. And then, come on, like we can't get a 3 out of 1 star. Okay, so this guy's like, we're gonna replace this guy. This guy's essentially just maybe a backup at best at this point. He has decent melee defense, but that one, like, come on. 62. Like, all these guys just seem to be stuck on the low end of 60. We can't get out of it. Gotta keep recruiting here. He needs initiative as well. We'll save resolve for a 5 roll. Yeah, that's fine. And we will give him dagger mastery. I think. All right, and I think he just rolls around with the dagger. Well, depends on what we face, right? Wolfram is leveled. Gotta have your 1s, right? Every bro, every level. Roll a 1. 2, 2. This is just ass, man. Make it stop. Oh, Wolfram's the new rogue. Okay. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and give him Colossus. And then maybe gifted or student next turn. He's going to be a dagger bro. We got to watch initiative with him. It'll be like a dodge quick hands, I guess. Watch initiative. All right, those are those levels done. I'm going to try to stay on myself about complaining about rolls, but like the game just keeps serving it up, man. Sucks. 11111. I need to dial 911. All right, let's go back to wholeness. I wonder if we can cut across here. This is gonna like waste all sorts of time, isn't it? Yep. We're out of tools. Okay, we were able to get here before nightfall. That's cool. Could grab some fish. All right. Oh yeah, these dudes. Okay, let's get Bernard. Yeah. Interesting. He's like, pretty similar to Ray, better starting melee defense. We'll have to think on him. I don't really think he makes the cut. And I guess we just go ahead and get Karsten. I wouldn't. I mean, we've had decent luck with Vagabonds. Karsten is a definitely not. I guess we get a dagger out of it. Yeah, this guy's just not what we're looking for. See ya. All right, and Erland. These guys always have low resolve. 120. Can we do better? Why am I hiring this guy? I mean, we have to... I think that's probably enough on the Vagabonds, right? All right, reading his backstory, we'll give him a shot. Okay. Dude, I can't help but feel like maybe he's a eventual, like, Geralt replacement. That's terrible, though. I think let's stop like settling for less at this point. We have melee defense stars in the crew. Let's like save. Let's hold out for like real all stars. I don't think this guy makes the cut either. Actually, yeah. Okay, here's what we'll do. This guy's gonna replace Kettleman. All right. Kettleman. We made a lot of good memories. Been with us since day one. 24 days, 34 battles. Fought bravely. Took a lot of hits for us. Unfortunately, you're just not cut out to be a seasoned mercenary. So we'll give you a nice retirement. Wish you luck in life, my friend. Keep rocking the mustache. See you later. All right, Kettleman has been dismissed. In his place, we have our third thief, Bernard. And we will figure out what to do with Mr. Bernard. Daggers. I think we have them on the entirety of the front line at this point. Till. Do you get a dagger? Sure. He's got a dagger. Anton does. Okay. All right. You can get a knife. Do we have any more daggers? Man, we got like crossbows galore now. All right, back to Thinkai. That's the right one, right? No, don't switch over tonight. Thank you. Okay. New bros, it looks like, have rolled in. We're not interested. Refugee. No thanks. Too expensive on Militia. All right. Well, I think it's time for the Southern Desert Adventure. I think so. 17% sell price. Let's go ahead and dump junk. And don't let me forget, next episode we will get our retinue. 75 of 108. I wonder if we just cart this junk down there with us. We can sell that. Got any bolts for us? No. I think there's a false. There is not a Fletcher here. Okay. Okay. Gotta repair up some of these weapons and sell them. I suspect we can find better than 17 down south. All right. Fair enough. That's too expensive there. Net's 62. I like the nets. Hey, there's a dagger. Okay. Well, we've got a bunch of tools. Let's start fixing up some of this stuff. So we gain 47 if we repair that, 44 if we repair that. Some of these nicer helms, maybe? Markward. Oh, he lost his shield. Interesting. All right. $22 there. See how many tools that burns through. 19. I don't know about that. 19 is pushing it. All right, let's go. I don't want this to just be another one fight episode. I think instead of boating to Kabira, let's grab a sack of grain. The desert makes men hungry. So, grab a sack of grain and then let's hit the road here. And maybe we can do a quick nomad fight. Okay. Abandoned fortress. Any nomads? Oh no. Come on. We're the nomads. Hey, mountains. All right. And there's a watchtower. And there's a regiment. Are they chasing somebody? All right, here we are in Kabira. We couldn't find any fights on the way down. There is an arena here. Hmm. Start messing around with indebted. Cheap beggar. All right, contracts. Delivery. Jaderberg, yikes. Okay, drive off nomads southeast for 630. Or we could go take that down ourselves. I'm gonna clear this one out. Three hyenas. $790 for 3 hyenas. Okay, that's... Fight to the death. $790. Okay. So can we do this? Oh, tools. We are just devouring tools, by the way. There's no conditions here, so I think we just buy tools freely. Have yet to find a good price on tools, which is a bummer. We've got an alchemist here, a weaponsmith, an arena. Nothing in the marketplace. It looks interesting. No. Weaponsmith. No, that's the alchemist. Weaponsmith. Maybe that Catal. 1600. Interesting. Okay, so if we were to do an arena, who would go? We got 3 giggling mutts. Anton, Till, and maybe somebody to tank. Although okay, so Till, Anton, and maybe Wilfried? Okay. And we want 3 boar spears on these dudes. Okay. Till. How about a 110 for you? Alright. Now, he has no quick hands, so give him a boar spear. Okay. Anton. Right. Okay, you don't need these. And we'll get you a boar spear. Okay, and Mr. Till, you don't have quick hands either. This is problematic. Okay. All right, let's get pocket shields for everyone. This is gonna mess up. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, as far as how we organize the men, 15, 21, 14. Put him in the middle. Hyenas can wreck us. We'll give it a shot, though. Okay, one last check. Pocket shield, pocket shield, pocket shield. Till looks a little weighted down. Let's give him a lighter helmet. All right. So they've all got their collars. In we go. Hopefully give the bros something to cheer for. Yeah. And they're going to try to... All right, let's think how we want to do this. So they're going to wait us out. No, they're going to come right in. They're breaking. Right, they're in trouble. Let's get some fat back here. Okay, hang on a sec. Why do they put like sidewalks in here? Why has it got to be sand? Oh, boys. All right. Our first arena in the books. 3 pit fighters on the squad. Killed it. We got a bunch of money for that. Heck yeah. All right. We've survived an arena. Good job, boys. I do not want to deal with reorganizing our inventory. I will probably do that off camera. And then we'll see about taking some contracts. Maybe busting up this camp. Sand-covered remnants southeast of Kabira. Okay. Don't think there are taverns in the south, so you have no idea if maybe that ruin will house a famed item. But we'll figure out all that next time. As always, thank you for joining me. I'm going to talk more about this next episode. I do want to say quickly, if anybody is still out there, help me out. YouTube has decided I am dead to the world. Anybody that's been following along, I think I still have a handful of viewers, but I'm not too sure on that. I put out the first 2 episodes. I got a pretty good response. I felt like first video got over 100 views. Second one did okay, like 50, maybe 40 to 50, something like that. Even got a couple comments from people, really appreciate that. Unfortunately, like I said, I had to restart the run. I also kind of took a hiatus. I was out of town one weekend, and it took me really about 2.5 weeks to get back online. And that was enough for the algorithm to pretty much put me in the dumpster. So it seems like I'm struggling to get like 4 or 5 views on these later videos. So, you know, if you want to throw me a bone, give me a hand. It'd be much appreciated. And again, thanks for watching. I'll keep putting these out, and hopefully they'll get, you know, discovered to some extent at some point. But you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time.